15, Christian Roldan.
At T-Mobile Park with U.S. men's national team on the field before the Mariners open their series with the Blue Jays, Chris. A lot of fun there. Welcome back to the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show. Seattle is center stage tonight in the American sports world as the U.S. takes on Belgium for a berth in the World Cup quarterfinals. Let's bring in a man who is actually on vacation this week, Chris.
Wow.
But he still made time to be on this show and make his weekly appearance. Please welcome, everyone, Sports Radio 93.3 KJR-FM's Dave Softy Mahler. Softy, thank you for joining us.
USA, 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 USA. Come on, guys, get in the spirit. I got the shirt on right here, courtesy of SimplySeattle.com, by the way. But I'm going to go even further than that. I'm going to back up here just a little bit. I want to show you what I'm dealing with here, guys. Look at these bad boys. Can you see those right there?
Oh,
look at those.
Man.
Yeah.
Apollo Creed immediately.
That's right. Last worn by Rocky Balboa in the Ivan Drago fight in Moscow back in 1984. But we're not even done there. All right, we're going to go with the glasses tonight for the game, okay? But we're also going to go with the shoes, the Brooks running shoes, the patriotic Brooks running shoes for tonight. So I am ready to rock. I am ready to go. I need to take out a loan to pay for the tickets for tonight's game, but I'm fired up for tonight, baby. USA! 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 Let's go!
I absolutely love it, Dave. I love everything there except your white legs, but we'll get into that later on in the show. But let's talk about this match and just how big you, I, and Paul, we've watched a lot of big sporting events in the great city of Seattle. Where do you rank this one? I mean, this could go down as one of the greatest sporting events to ever take place in the city of Seattle.
Well, first of all, you guys are only paying me enough for the outfit, all right? You're not paying me enough to take the trip to Hawaii yet. So when you pay for the trip to Hawaii, you won't see the white legs anymore. But, yeah, I mean, obviously from an international perspective, this is the biggest event we've ever hosted, right? I mean, the ratings in the States and the U.S. of A., they're saying could top 40, 50 million people. We could see NFC championship level ratings for this game tonight with the USA and Belgium. I'm very curious to see, Chris and Paul, what those numbers look like, because we're talking about a Monday night, obviously, versus a Sunday afternoon at noon or 3 o'clock Pacific time. So a lot of people still getting off work, at least on the West Coast, at 5 o'clock tonight. So we'll see. But we do know this. From an international perspective, this is the most reasons, I guess, anybody outside of the city of Seattle and the United States of America has had to pay attention to what's happening right here in our little town. So I'm fired up for tonight. The atmosphere, as the kids like to say, guys, is going to be off the chain. I think that's what they say, by the way. Can't wait to get in that stadium. And I'm more fired up just for the buzz and the pregame and all the hype that leads up to this thing than the game itself, to be honest with you.
Hey, Dave, we were talking just a moment ago with Brian Spencer and what a win for U.S. could mean for soccer in the United States. And you spend a lot of your time at KGR talking about the Mariners, talking about the Seahawks and the Kraken. But we have seen just a mass rise in the popularity of soccer in the United States. A lot of people that didn't watch the sport before are now glued in. You're going to be at the game tonight. What do you think's happened during this World Cup?
Yeah. Well, what I think has happened is I think there's been a lot of bandwagon jumpers and Johnny-come-latelys that have hopped on the bus. I mean, there's people that can't even tell the difference between a pitch and a pig, for God's sakes, that are going to be at the game tonight or watching this thing at a local bar. So, but that's good, right? You need those people. You need the casuals, man. The Super Bowl doesn't get 100 million people because all you're attracting is P1 hardcore football fans. You need the casuals to come watch something like this. And to really grow the sport, guys, listen, I think you need more than just this run against Belgium tonight. You got to make a semifinal, play for a championship, maybe even win the damn thing. Look, you know, we saw the effect that Tiger Woods had on the PGA in the game of golf. You make a semifinal run, you make a championship run, you play in the final in the Meadowlands in a few weeks from now, and you might be able to have that kind of impact. But let's face it, guys, we've been here before, right? We've been to this stage before. We've never been to a semi. We've never been to a championship, at least not in our lifetime, not in the modern era. It's time to raise the bar, raise the standards, and go on a generational run starting tonight.
I love it.
Yeah, no matter what happens tonight in this match, it's still a huge awakening for a lot of sports fans across the country, Softy, because you see it in Philadelphia and New York and Atlanta and Kansas City even. I mean, every host city in the United States is getting a taste of international soccer and the best of the best. You're not just watching, and I don't mean this as a slam to MLS, but you're not just watching league play. You're watching the best of the best all over the world, and I think that helps elevate the game.
Yeah, no doubt. The problem I got about tonight's game, guys, it's going to be 80 degrees. The atmosphere is going to be amazing. The weather is going to look phenomenal. The scenery is going to look beautiful. And everybody's going to have a freaking move here, right? I mean, come on. Can we show some B-roll from the winter, by the way, with the fog and the rain and all that stuff, so people don't want to, jump on a train or a plane and move to Seattle? I don't want to get this place too packed after tonight's game is over. But, yeah, it's Paul, it's an unbelievable showcase for everything the sport has to offer. And I like the controversy, man. This stuff with Belgium going on, their head coach whining about, the red card that was rescinded, and now Belgium just came out in the last half hour. Don't know if you guys saw this or not, where they're talking about, hey, we reserve the right to exhaust all options if this guy's on the sheet for tonight's game. What does that mean? You're going to forfeit? You're going to quit? You're going to walk out and just turn around, go home, go back to Belgium? That's fine by us. We'll just scoot into the quarterfinals if that's what you guys want to do. So I think all of this, everybody talking, everybody's got an opinion about the red card. Everybody has an opinion about all the fouls that were called last night in the England-Mexico game. That atmosphere was freaking bananas. So I think as long as people are engaged and they're talking about the sport, right now that's what this team needs and the sport.
Well, you talk about opinions, and the city of Seattle sports fans have had a lot of opinions when it comes to this Seattle Mariners team. But what they did on this homestand, they go 5-1, sweep away the Angels. They outscore the Blue Jays 15-2. Maybe they've been listening to the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show. Maybe they've been listening to Softy and Paul, because we saw the piggyback was going to be in play on Saturday, but they decided against it because Logan Gilbert was absolutely amazing. 7 1/3, 1 hit. Emerson Hancock, amazing. 7 innings, 2 hits. I mean, Dave, what do you make of this team? Pretty good little homestand, at least.
Well, I mean, you're up to 5th in ERA in baseball, 2nd in the American League, so it's time to really, I think, kind of go on a run and catch some fire. And maybe Cal Raleigh got a little hot over the weekend as well. That was phenomenal to see. But, back to the Blue Jays series, first of all, there's nothing that drives me more, bat blah, blah, bleep, than seeing the Blue Jays in town over a weekend series in the middle of the damn summer and all those Canadians packing our stadium. I hate it, and the fact that it doesn't irritate the Mariners as much as it irritates me is even more maddening. That's number one. But number two, the piggyback thing, guys, come on. They haven't done it since June 19th. This is the second time that they've decided to do it, and they've pulled the plug on it as they got closer. Just scrap it altogether. Logan Gilbert's performance the other day was proof positive. You don't freaking need it. His last 8 starts, he's got a 1.78 ERA. Bryce Miller, last 9, 1.71. George Kirby, last 4, he's doing better now, just over 3. Luis Castillo, since the middle of May, is at 3.25, and Emerson Hancock in his last 9 is at 3.24. Let the horses run, Jerry. Let them run. There's no need for a piggyback. Enough with the stupid piggyback. You want it, you get rid of it, you're doing it, you're not doing it, you're doing it, you're not doing it, you're in, you're out. Pick a plan already, and the plan should be to scrap it. It's stupid. Let these guys go. Let these horses run, and let's go win this division and get to the World Series. USA! 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 Come on, baby, let's go.
All right, man. Listen, you gave us the cliff notes on all the pitching and the great pitching the Mariners have gotten, but Randy Arozarena is the lone Mariners All-Star. You feel like a few guys got snubbed, Softy?
Well, nobody on the offense, obviously, and Randy obviously has been your most consistent hitter through the entire season. He can't play left, and he has no idea how to judge a fair foul ball, but he's been your most consistent hitter, I think, throughout the year, so he deserves to go. Look, if Bryce Miller, Paul, had been starting all year long, he'd be in the All-Star game. There's no question about that. This guy is pitching like an All-Star. He's playing like an All-Star, and outside of the injury that he was rehabbing from that got him to a late start this year, he deserves to go. It is a little bit, I'm going to say surprising, but if I would have told you over the offseason that this phenomenal Marin rotation and bullpen would not have one pitcher in the All-Star game, you probably would have said, well, that's not good, but there's reasons for that, obviously, that all of us are seeing. Maybe this will fire some people up and motivate some guys to play better in the second half of the year, but you're not going to see me complaining about All-Star snubs. I'm not even sure if the players care about the All-Star game. You saw Vlad Guerrero Jr. is not even going to show up for the thing, for crying out loud. Ernie Clement is starting. Are you freaking kidding me in the All-Star game? This thing's turning into a joke. So let's just get this weekend over with. Hope Randy doesn't get hurt, and let's move on to the second half of the year.
Yeah, not going to be an easy road trip, and I'm with you, man. Get them home, get them healthy, rest them up.
That's right.
And get ready to roll for the second half. Dave, real quickly, we're talking about, some of the biggest events in Seattle sports history. You will be at that match tonight. When you look back at your time in Seattle covering sports here, is there one event that you think of more than others?
Oh, God. I mean, you know what? For me, it was the 95 Mariner-Yankee game. I know it was 31 years ago, obviously, and it was only the American League Divisional Series. But being in that game with my dad and my mom when Luis Sojo scored on that inside the park grand slam, we ended up on the ground of the Kingdome, which back then was cement, and there was a lot of stuff on that cement that you didn't want to obviously rub on your body or your clothes. I'm sure my clothes are still stained from that day from 31 years ago. But, yeah, that game stands out. The first win over Carolina in the NFC Championship in 2005 stands out, but nothing like this. I was lucky enough to take my dad to go see when the women won the World Cup against Japan in Vancouver a few years back. MLS Cups, obviously, at that stadium at Lumen Field, but I think this kind of might take the cake, guys, as far as an international perspective and the attention that's going to be on our city through the entire world, and I can't wait to get down there. I just hope that I'm sober by 5 o'clock tonight for kickoff.
And, Paul, the attention also tonight's going to be on Softy's legs. I mean, we could take a look.
Maybe the whole outfit. I mean, this guy is bringing it strong today. Yeah. I don't know if anybody knew just what a big soccer fan Softy is, but he's going to enjoy it there. He's got the Apollo Creed / Rocky Balboa trunks on, and he's fit. He's a good-looking guy.
I believe, and look at this. We've got a picture, too, for you, Softy, of, you don't see this behind the scenes. We've already
there you go.
Wow, those are nice. those are being delivered to us, I think.
They were put on our feet during the show.
That is incredible AI editing work by Joel, by the way. Incredible work by Joel. It's about time he brought something to the table. I'd rather have him do that than those stupid freaking lists he comes up with that are always wrong. So it's great to see Joel actually contributing to the program.
Well, it was actually Dusty, so Joel didn't do it.
Dusty.
I mean, we can't even give Joel credit for that, for God's sakes. Joel, what are you even doing here? We don't even know what you're doing here, man. Come on.
Hey, listen, man, thank you for coming on your vacation. Enjoy the rest of it, and we'll check back with you when you come back all nice and relaxed.
Yep. Hey, you got it. USA! 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 USA!